right. Hello. My name is Chris Nielsen. I am going to be your instructor for DMAD 181 Intro to Computer Graphics. And of course, as part of computer graphics, you're going to have to understand the technology of Canvas now that we are online. So this is a quick tutorial of how you're going to get through this class just through using Canvas skills. So as you can see, when you come to the class, you've got a home page. What I would recommend is you scroll down here, and right underneath my intro banner, I have a direct downloadable link because everybody wants to know what we're going to be doing, when things are due, when things are assigned. So you've got a semester calendar, and just as important, how I'm going to grade, when things are due, how you're going to turn them in, and things like that. So I'm going to click once on the blue link here, and that will download a PDF right there. I can click the pop-up, open, and there is my syllabus broken down week by week. So if you want, you can go here to File and Save Page As, and you can save that as a PDF document. You can just save it to your desktop. You'll have a PDF document. I'm not going to do that on mine, but you can have that for your own records. Same thing with the course outline. You click on the blue link. Right down here in the bottom left corner, I can click open, and there is my course outline, complete with attendance and drop policy, how we're going to communicate with each other, what type of classwork you're going to do, and more importantly, how you're going to name your files to turn them into me. The important thing everybody wants to know, how are grades going to be assigned? And I've got all the other information. Little tidbits about computers, save your work frequently, few notes about projects and exercises. There's one 44 question multiple choice test at the end of the class that you'll take on Canvas, and a few other notes like students with disabilities, a couple of other links that might be useful to you. So again, you can go to File menu, Save Page As, and you could save that as a PDF document on your desktop or on your flash drive or hard drive, just so you have it for your own records. It's always going to be here for the rest of the semester, but you have it here as well. Okay. Then there's some information. What is this class all about? What are you going to be learning this semester? All course files to be worked on and turned in for credit will be sent to you to download from my Google Drive folder. And I will have a link to all those in the assignments, which I'll show you in a minute. You're going to email your files back to me when they're done. What can you expect from this class? Obviously, there's going to be weekly projects, but you should also download Zoom every Monday morning or Monday evening, depending on the section that you're enrolled in. You're going to have a Zoom meeting link. So if you're in this class right here, section 75181, I believe, every Monday morning at 10 a.m. there will be a link the night before under announcements, and you will have a link to Zoom. If you have any questions about anything throughout the semester, you also have my contact information. My cell phone, you can call me, or my email, you can get a hold of me. So plenty of ways to get a hold of me. Okay? That's going to be on your home page for the rest of the semester. The other thing you're going to do on a weekly basis, I would almost say on a daily basis, is click and check your announcements. Okay? I was going to say click and check your announcements. So right here you could see the date that they were posted on, and you just click on the title right here. Welcome to an introduction to computer graphics. So there's a little brief introduction about myself. Okay. How you're going to go through the class. Each week there will be a new module assigned. Each module will focus on a specific application chapter, like Photoshop chapters or Illustrator chapters, and each chapter will have its own focus on different techniques. All you got to do is go through each weekly chapter module in the order the items are listed. Every assignment has a tutorial video that goes along with it. So I'm going to scroll back up here. I can click on the little chain right here, go back to the announcements. And on the first day, okay, how to navigate this course, you will have a video. The video you're watching here, it's going to be in here. How to navigate this course. Okay, I don't have it in there yet because I'm actually recording it. But right here, now here's your Canvas introduction. So there will be a video, which obviously you found it because you're watching this. Okay, so announcements, check those every day. Part of the first day of classes, first week of classes, I want to get to know who I'm working with. So I've pinned a discussion. And again, you could just click on the title right here. Please introduce yourself. Okay, I've introduced myself. I've asked a couple of questions right here that I'd like you to answer. And if you're enrolled in the class, you can just go down. Here's a way how you can upload documents. I took little screenshots. How you can resize your documents by dragging the corner. There's a goofy picture of me. Yes, I am an avid fan and collector of Ninja Turtles. And there you go. Thanks. I look forward to working with you soon. So right down here, here is my sample interview. And when you're done or you're ready, you can click on the reply, and it should be somewhere in here. You're going to have a reply or subscribe. You're going to have a button here where you can send your own introduction, because I'd like to know about you. Okay, so that's in the pinned discussions right there. It's always going to be at the top. That'll be available for the first week or two. And then after that, after September 7th, if you haven't turned it in, you're out of luck. Okay, it's a timed discussion. All your homework files. The important thing is going to be under modules. Okay, these modules are going to be broken up chapter by chapter. We're going to start the semester with Photoshop. Chapter 1 is setting up your preferences and workspace. Chapter 2 is brush tips. Chapter 3. So you won't see all of these because I will publish them as we go through the course. This little green indicator is the fact that I have published them. These are all set up for later in the semester. You're just not going to get access to them until that week of the semester. So if you want to look through a module, and that's where your coursework is going to be done, you just click on the little toggle. I've got please introduce yourself. Time to get to know each other. That was that interview that I had. And here's the information on how to do it. There is the reply. So you could click there and type in your own interview. Here's an example of my interview. Okay, or if you read through my interview and you're like, man, what a dork. He collects Ninja Turtles. You can reply there. Go ahead. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'll collect them. I don't care what you say. So you can reply to mine, or you can click reply up here and type in your own interview. We're all going to read them. I want to get to know who I'm working with. Okay, right back up here or down here on the left. This is your navigation menu. You can click on modules again. There's our first module. So I have campus resources. If you need any additional information, there's a list of links. Preparing for online classes might be a good link to check. So you just click that and it'll take you to another web page with tons of information, kind of like what I'm doing to support you. And then you can click in the bottom right corner, next. That's going to take you through some other links that I provided, some documentaries about how Photoshop has come through its last 30 years. There's some really funny information here, like meeting Adobe Illustrator back in 1987, the year I graduated high school. Oh, these videos are tough to look at. They're old, but they're funny. You can click next, And here's some even more links for additional training links. Canvas student forums, the Canvas community forum, Adobe TV, Photoshop tutorials on YouTube. I mean, tons of information there to help you out. You can always go to the bottom right corner to next. And here we go to chapter 1. So if you want, instead of getting confused, like where am I in this list, just go to the modules. You've always got your navigation on the left. Okay, right here, Adobe Photoshop, chapter 1. I'm always going to start it off with a page discussion. You're going to have your title, a little brief introduction about what you're about to learn. Then, there are no course files for this. All I want you to do is watch a tutorial video. Okay? Student learning outcomes. At the end of this, you're going to know how to do all of this. So you're like, okay, tutorial. Well, where's the tutorial? Okay, read the text. Tutorial video on the next page. So you click next. And just to show you, I'm always going to have a title up here. I've got a brief introduction always. Okay, this is not graded. There's no points. But you have two options here at the bottom of every assignment. You're either going to have a small embedded thumbnail of a video. You could click that and it will enlarge it just a little bit. And you can play it.
All right, hi
Okay.
there. My name is Chris Nielsen, and
Okay, you can kind of hear me
welcome to this
talking.
tutorial.
But wow, that's going to be really hard to learn from that tiny, tiny screen. So you either have the full screen link down here. These are all on my YouTube channel. Or you can click the direct access link right up here. And that will take you to the YouTube channel.
All right, hi there. My name is Chris Nielsen.
Okay, where you can kind of pull that apart and put it off to the side of your screen or whatever and follow along. So you've got plenty of options. View it small, go directly to YouTube, click the full screen. You know, they're always going to have that. Okay, you can always come back up to modules. Once you're done with chapter 1, you know, the video wasn't worth any points, you jump down to chapter 2. I'm always going to start every chapter with an introduction. Like I said, just follow the links in the order that they are listed. So this is going to give you an introduction, little talk about brush tips in Photoshop and painting in Photoshop. Here's what you're going to know how to do. Here's what you're going to learn when you are done going through chapter 2. Lots of stuff to learn right at the beginning of your semester. And it's like, okay, great. I'm going to learn how to do Photoshop and how to use brush tips, but what do I use? What files? You're going to have links right here. Download the course chapter 2 files. That's going to take you to my Google Drive, where you could click on this and you can download it. Okay, you got a little option right here. Download your files. You can download them right to your desktop. I'll just double click to show you what's inside there. You've got a bunch of little JPEG line art files. Like, okay, great. What do I do with those line art files? You click next. Every assignment, coloring line art, I'm going to tell you right here, follow the tutorial videos in chapter 1. Set up your workspace. Please follow the tutorial video steps to learn how to work with your brush tips and layers and pictures and layer masks. In this exercise, you're going to learn about editing brush tips, layers, this paste, special paste into feature. And at the end of all of that, you're going to save your file. Then you're going to choose File menu, Save As, and save your files as high quality JPEGs. Then email your finished JPEGs back to me. Okay, so again, you've got a video right here that'll walk you through it. You've got direct access to the YouTube channel where you could view it a little larger.
So welcome to
It's going to start automatically playing for you. Okay. And you can minimize the videos there. Okay, this is worth 60 points. So when you're done, you're just going to email a finished JPEG back to me. Okay, When you're done, you can always go back to the modules. It's only one file to do for chapter 2. And then toward the end of the week, I will publish chapter 3, and then we'll move on to the other ones. So to keep track of your progress in this class, in our navigation bar on the left, you've also got grades. Okay, so in the grades book, you will be able to keep track of your individual grades. You're not going to see everybody else's names here. Okay, you have a lot of files to work on. They go quick. Looks like a lot, but don't worry. Most of the work is going to be me grading all your files. But your grade book will keep live tracking of your finished files. Okay, so you're going to be good to go. You can click right up here, come back to our class. The main emphasis, though, is under announcements and modules. And to keep track of you guys, to help you out, like I said, check the announcements, because every week I'm going to have a dated announcement. It'll say week 1, August, so-and-so, Zoom meeting link right here. So you'll be ready to go. You're just going to have to check your announcements all the time, okay? If you are absolutely unsure of what's going on, you also have your inbox. It's like your email. So you can jump in, compose a new message, and email me right away. Okay? So you have plenty of ways to get a hold of me. If you go into inbox, you're like, great, now where do I go? You can always click on your dashboard, find your class again, and jump right back where you started. Okay, so hopefully that'll help. Try it out, and I look forward to working with you soon. Bye.